Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. I am your humble host, Tim. In the previous session, we competed in the Harvest Fair festival thing, became the champions of the town, and then fended off a Gith and Duergar attack on our town, discovering that they were likely after a silver shard, which I assumed was a piece of a silver sword, which apparently linked to my mother, or when my mother died. But one thing that did happen, it turns out, there was actually a glitch, because one of my party members was supposed to have died at a certain moment during the fight, and for whatever reason that didn't happen, and it was causing the game to sort of spaz out a little bit. So I reloaded and played back through, and this is what was supposed to happen.
You three stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
Master, just hold on. We can help.
So the whelp seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
Shit.
Blast it! The rest of you stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time on this pitiful village. It is not here.
All right.
Let's see what you got!
The stupid girl. I told her to stay out of it. There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling farm. We must hurry before the tide turns.
We need to find help for Annie, though.
Leave her. It's too late.
Amy.
We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did.
She may still be alive.
The girl is dead. Now move, before we lose even more to this attack.
I want to help her too, but Tarmas is right. Amy didn't have a chance. Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack.
But who was that mage?
I do not know, but he was clearly skilled in the art. He probably led the attack on West Harbor. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as my apprentice.
Let's go.
If
then.
only I had more time to gather equipment from my home. If you make your way there, you may find some magical and alchemical equipment of use. It's to the north. Now go!
All right. So obviously there was a glitch when I ran through it the first time, and she didn't enter the fight. But because she was supposed to die in the fight, the game killed her off screen at the end of it. And so, as you can see, now that all that is going on, so yes, apparently she was supposed to, pardon me, get into the fight with the Gith and get completely destroyed. So it's just me and Bevel heading off now, and we are heading to. We are here. We're heading to the swamp ruins to attempt to recover.
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. Send the bard ahead. But yes, we are taking out the... heading to these ruins in order to find the silver shard that was hidden there. Ooh, what do we got here? Swamp beetles. Good God, these are big beetles. Oh, good. And we've got more beetles at a camp. It's not as bad as Eye of the Beholder, where these things would have killed me instantaneously. Oh, jeez. Ah, right, so that's where the thing is over there. Ooh, gauntlets, eh? Gauntlets of gloves of concentration. +3 to concentration. I shall take them all, and I shall equip the gloves. And oh, okay. I'm over encumbered. I suppose I don't need this many torches. Also found a loot in one of the buildings during the playthrough, as well as some alchemist fire. So, and some beer. I think we should drink some beer. There we go. Just for the hell of it, why not? So what does that do? Lowers my intelligence. All right. Well, I suppose that's accurate. So I wonder. Ooh, here we go. Damn, that worked. Ka friggin' boom! If this works, hopefully it will. Haha! Sleep! Level up! Awesome.
Let's see what you've got.
That's an angry badger. Ow. Ah, leave me alone. Help! I'm under attack by lizards. Save me, dire badger.
That's it for you.
Oh, no.
Take that.
Oh, but they died at least. Hooray. Short bow. Nice. Another short bow. A great sword. Well, I can't use it, but I'll take it. Maybe. Can you use a great sword? I can carry these. Here's a short bow for you as well.
What's up?
There we go. Nice. Ooh, that's a nasty looking sword.
Get in line. Follow me.
Oop. Alright, let's rest again before we go inside. Ooh. We're being watched by a mysterious stranger. Okay. So I'm guessing that's where we came in.
Let's go.
Jeez, he's doing good with the greatsword. Glad I gave that time. Ha 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 ha. Ow. Oh, what have I done?
Bring it to me.
Thank you. Nice. It's a magic weapon of some kind. Scroll is magic weapon, so it makes a tanglefoot bag. Nice. An unidentified scroll of cure light wounds. Nice. I will take them all. I thought maybe the it was actually a weapon itself, not the actual scroll. And the only trouble I find with this version of the game is there's no quick save function. So you've got to, if you want to do a save, you've got to save it this way, which I think is a bit of a
Let's go.
negative on the game. The combat I find a lot more satisfying than the previous game, though. And the impacts just feel a lot better.
Oh, great spirits of the Stone Tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the Stone God.
Sure. Look, the Stone God has heard your prayers and sent me.
You were sent by the Stone God. Why would he send a warm blood to aid us?
I am an incarnation of the Stone God. You would do well to fear me. Oh, I don't know whether that's going to work. A good omen. Let's try that one.
Did you hear that? The Stone God has spoken. Let us spread the word to the others of our tribe. Our victory is assured.
Hey! Off you go, lizardy men. Oh, they faded away to nothingness. Haha. That's why it's awesome to be a bard. Oh, can we get into here? We can. Golden chalice of the... Nice! Oh, and the silver shard. Okay. Where it has been hidden by Dagon, foster father, silver piece of metal looks like a found willow crafted item. Okay. Ooh.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
I'm not ready to leave just yet. So... does just having it give me... Right, so just having it in my inventory
What's up?
gives me the
Get in line. Follow
hit
me.
points. Okay, cool. I'll put the golden chalice in there. I guess put the Tanglefoot bag there as well. Magic weapon, cure. Yeah, stick those in there. Oh, and summon creature version 2. Alright, awesome. You know they say you shouldn't run with scissors? I mean, running with a longsword and a knife kind of seems more dangerous. Haven't used up any spells. Health is good. Let's go. Ooh, what do we have over here?
We should turn back. These aren't the ruins that your father wanted us to search.
Any idea how we get in?
No one's ever been able to get in. Georg says it's been here for generations. And Tarma says he's heard a story about a wizard who tried to get in once and never returned.
Ooh.
Besides, if your father wanted us to go into these ruins, you'd think he'd have told us how to get in.
I suppose that's true.
Nope, can't do that.
Alright, fine. Can't cross into the swamp. People said it was daft to build a castle in a swamp, but I built it all the same, just to show 'em, and it sank into the swamp. So, I built a second one, and that one sank into the swamp. So I built a third one. That one burned down, fell over, and then sank into the swamp, but the fourth one stayed up. And that's what you're gonna get, lad. The strongest castle in these isles. World map transition. Alright. I want to go back to West Harbour.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
Well, there's no way to treat my friend, you know.
Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevel has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further. Bevel has his uses, but it is not wise to depend on someone of Starling blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound.
Jeez, this guy's an asshole. Alright, well, tell me about the shard then.
That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins.
Oh, I have an uncle?
So to speak. It would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him kin.
Jeez, this guy hates everybody. Yes, well, I felt magic from the shard.
Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus.
So what now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
And is Bevel coming with me?
No.
Oh.
I know you value him as a friend, but he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things.
Okay. Well, So what if they track me down?
That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you.
Alright. Well, I've heard enough. Let's go to Neverwinter.
Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it.
So that's your farewell?
Perhaps one day we will speak again and gain an understanding of each other.
Alright, I want to talk to some people first.
Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
Alright. Oh.
Have you said your farewells?
Oh. No.
You must leave to...
Yes, I know. Oh, say goodbye to Thomas.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand, but she was the only one capable of holding a coherent conversation with me. Go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered.
All you really seem to care about is how it inconveniences you. Everyone in this game is an arsehole.
An inconvenience? Bah! I wouldn't expect one of your small intellect to understand. Suffice to say that her loss pains me beyond mere inconvenience.
Alright. Is there anything you can do to help me out?
Help with the journey, you say? Advice. Advice is what I can give. Use that skull of yours for more than a shield. Amy obviously failed to learn this lesson. The fool girl. As functional as the famous Harborman thick-headedness is, it still won't prove much help against, let's say, a lizardling sword or javelin.
Well, if anyone could help, it would be you.
You aren't mistaken on that account. Fine, take this. Perhaps it will help you. Perhaps not, but don't bother asking for more. I've already lost an apprentice on your behalf. That's all you'll be getting from me.
Ooh, alright, goodbye. What did I get? Oh, a potion of buckskin, nice. See you later, Georg.
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
I'm taking what the invaders were looking for away from here.
You know what they were looking for? They tore apart half the houses in town. What is it?
It's a chunk of silver. Doesn't even look valuable.
Obviously, those beasts didn't come all that way for a chunk of silver. There must be more to it than that.
But I'm taking it to Neverwinter to find out anyway.
That does sound important. More important than staying here. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able to offer some help.
Can you give me anything to help?
You may not have trained under me, but I've always enjoyed your company. And you acquitted yourself well with the village defense. Here, take this shield.
Hey.
It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, you can sell it for some gold that might do you some good.
Thank you. Farewell. Oh, now I'm encumbered. Alright. How you doing? Gifts, please. The young Bevel's friend. Thank you for bringing my son back safely from the mire. Bevel is still rather shaken from the attack and the loss of your friend, and I'm grateful you were able to watch over him. I understand that you've been sent to Neverwinter, the city of skilled hands. I just pray you fare better than Bevel's brother Lorne. Anything you can do to help? Nothing to give. Those creatures pillaged the house thoroughly. Alright. Later.
At least that.
I shall indeed. Alright, shake down all my friends for loot. Now I get to leave the town.
Have you said your farewells?
I have. I've got lots of gifts.
To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling Farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be easy. The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the mare.
Alright. Looks like I'm only running into more danger then.
I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. I've made it known that you traveled directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along the high road. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter.
Alright. You sure there'll be ships available?
There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempt at misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliff before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It is time for you to go, my son. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village.
Alright. Let's go. I believe this is the way out. We're going to Weeping Willow Inn, I guess.
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again. Slowly this time, so you could think about what you're saying.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Unless you have a little coin to convince us otherwise.
So what are you guys arguing about?
Nothing that concerns you. This is between us and the dwarf. And whatever coin he happens to have with him.
Ah, you're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one little dwarf, can you? If you're afraid of being humiliated in front of the stranger here, well, now that's another matter.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson.
Well, you do have them outnumbered. It's not really a fair fight.
Outnumbered? Well, I suppose they could bring some more friends if they wanted. That might even things up a bit.
This matter is between us and the dwarf here. It's none of your concern.
Come on. Someone tried to hit me already. Even the newcomer here sees that you're all too afraid to do anything.
All right, I've heard enough of this. Come on, boys. Let's deal with the dwarf and his new friend.
Oh, no. Jeez.
Well now, that was a good fight. A shame they had to resort to weapons. But if they have to keep the odds even, can't blame them too much. Name's Kelgar, by the way, of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now. Stopped in the Willow here for a brief fight.
Aurora Borealis. Glad I could help even the odds for you.
Ha! Even the odds? They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So, tell me, what brings you out along the Mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time.
Just on my way to Neverwinter.
Seems it's your lucky day, then.
I happen to be traveling to Neverwinter as well.
Ooh, really? And why are you going there?
Now that's a tale. Oh, glad you asked. But can't discuss it without a tankard or two, I think. I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few of the innkeeper's best.
Sounds good.
So then I punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement. If you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. A monastery, right?
Indeed.
I heard they'll train anyone, just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Ah, so you want to become a monk?
Aye, that's the short of it.
A dwarven monk?
No stranger than half of what takes place in Faerun. I can tell you that.
Well, you do have a point.
Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that...
Uh-oh.
Find it.
Well, look at this. Our next round of practice just arrived.
Yeah, the Kalachar, that's the silver shard, that's what they're looking for.
Take that!
Nice. Down they go. Let's move on then. Alright, cool. Please help you. Okay, what do you need help? Please, someone help me. There's more of those foul beasts upstairs. They have my husband trapped. Alright, stay here where it's safe. We'll go get him. You seem to have a knack for finding trouble, Aurora. Yes, I don't keep looking for these fights. Just keep following me. Ah, even better. Fights come to you. Let's work that way. Well, thank you very much, sir. Please hurry. I'm afraid what this creature might do to him. Alright, let's get going then. Get him, die, Badger!
Spill your guts!
Jeez. Nice move. Please don't hurt me. Yes, no one's getting hurt. No one's going to hurt you, though. You won't hurt me? I should thank you, then. Are those things ready to tear me apart? Who the hell are you? I'm Zachlin. Have you seen my wife? She ran off. Oh, yes. She's fine. She's waiting for you downstairs. Oh, thank the gods. But is it safe to leave? Or there's more? No, they've been dealt with. I had some questions for you first, though. Do you know anything about them? Do you know why they attacked you? I have no idea. I couldn't make anything except they were saying one thing. They kept talking about something called a Kalachar, whatever that is. They seem determined to find it. Yes. Alright, I have other questions for you. Do you know anything about them? Alright, goodbye. At least I hope it's safe. That would have been embarrassing if it wasn't. Ooh. Do 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 do. Oh dear, your stuff has been stolen.
That's it for you! Take that!
If you're looking for thanks, look somewhere else, alright? Thank you for assistance. I was beginning to think there was no end to those creatures. Well, glad. Weren't you a merchant in the West Harbor recently? Oh, I am. I try to make the tours twice a year. Not a lot of competition yet, and quite a healthy amount of gold to be made, too. Wait, I've seen you're Dagon's child from West Harbor, am I right? Yeah, that's right. Ah, good folk, you harbormen. Strong, resilient, and you pay well for my goods. I make a tidy sum whenever I stop by. Alright, questions? Hope I can understand. Don't wish to tarry here, however. Do you know what they were looking for? No, the coloured char. Be honest, reason, curiosity. You tell me anything about the road to Highcliff? Oh, usual warnings. Lizard folk seem to have spread further north than usual. Bandit troubles. Yeah, you can rest briefly at Fort Lock, of course. The fort was in a bit of disarray when I last made the stop to West Harbor. Something about their commander gone missing, lost patrols, very unpleasant. And refugees have been trickling in, and I assume due to lizard folk migration. Alright, goodbye. The men and I should be leaving anyhow. You seem to be safer resting on the road tonight. Thank you again for your assistance. I do hope that next time we meet will be under better circumstances. Alright, they're out of here. Whoop. And, ooh. Scimitar. Hello there, Gara. You've done it. Please take this gold with our thanks. We will be forever grateful. Ah, thank you. Alright. We must be moving on. I don't mind the fight, but I don't like bringing others into our battles. Alright, that's fair enough. Alright, let's take a rest.
Well now, I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble. I haven't had this much fun since that tavern back at Bogan's Pass where I was using that trestle table as a battering ram. Oh, look, we're heading in the same direction and you seem to have more enemies than friends. What say we travel together? Might be able to teach each other a few things.
I agree. It will be safer if we stay together.
Good. I'd be glad for the company and the conversation. And don't you worry about me keeping up. Kelgar Iron Fist carries his own weight. I won't be slowing you down.
Very good. Ooh, what do we have here? Ooh, a copper ring. I shall take it. Alright. Oh, it's Galen again. We've caught up with him. What treachery is this, Callus? You've been paid well to protect me. I shouldn't be so open about the profits you made in West Harbor, Galen. My brother and I think we deserve a little something extra for our work. Ah. Is everything all right here? Oh, a nasty bit of business here. My bodyguards have taken leave of their senses and decided to rob me. Are you sure you want to do this, Callus? Do you remember how capable our friend here is, do you not? I think I'll take my chances, Galen. I've been on more campaigns than these two whelps can count. Yeah, I'm not going to let you rob this guy. Oh, that goes double for me. Drop your weapons, you motherless goats. Attack, brother. Leave no witnesses. The money is ours. Oh, here we go.
Have at thee!
Take that!
Get punching. Hey, little help here, Galen? Nothing? No? Alright. Oh, jeez. Now kill him dead. Nice. Once again, you've saved my hide. I can't believe my own gods would turn on me like that. Well, greed can overcome even the best of men, Galen. You speak the truth. I suppose it's just a sign of the times. Rest assured that the guards of Neverwinter will hear of your role you paid in protecting me today, and I am not without friends in the city. In the meantime, accept this money. Oh, thank you. I will take it all. A lean purse is a small price to pay for my continued good health, and I will be heading to the garrison at Fort Locke right away. From there, I shall find an escort the rest of the way to Neverwinter. Thank you, and I wish you safe travels. All right. You left your cart behind, Galen. All right, fine, I guess. Galen, come back. You left your cart behind. Galen, you forgot your cart. Ah, you got more people being bullied by guards, have we? Whoa.
What, demon? No screams for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll loosen your tongue.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valus will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done. He can just give up the fort and go home.
Still, there's just the small matter of those bounties on bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood. Well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valus will pay more for that, he will. And we won't even have to butcher the lot of you.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid? Here we were, thinking about letting you live. Now you've gone and changed our minds.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Hey, hold on. Looks like she's got friends, she does.
You were planning to murder her without me? Yes. Leave that woman alone, gentlemen.
This don't concern you. We're soldiers from Fort Locke, hunting bandits.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
I won't let you murder her in cold blood.
You think you're going to stop us, are you?
You know, Valus might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not one for asking questions.
Especially about a demon, a runty dwarf, and a dirty harborman who doesn't know enough to keep walking.
Runty dwarf? I know you cowards aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my fist next.
Good enough for me. Let's kill them all and I'll sort out the tale later.
Good God. Everyone in this place is just a murder hobo.
Station.
This day is your last!
Punch you in the face, Ed! Badger, save me! Ah, no, Badger! Nice work.
Where did you come from? I mean, one moment I thought I was dead, and then suddenly you're here. And look at all this blood. Sorry if I sounded surprised. It's just, you know, people don't usually help me out like that. Especially, well, people like you. You know, nice-looking people. Does that make me a damsel in distress? Oh, I hope not. I hate those women.
Not at all. You don't owe me anything. No one should be treated like that. And those guys were assholes.
Hey, you're nice. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so surprised. Well, actually, I am. I mean, it's just, well, unexpected. I mean, once folks catch sight of me, usually it's the horns, they run in the other direction. And all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. I'm really glad you came when you did. Wasn't really sure how I'd get out of that one. Of course, they never would have caught me in the first place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again...
So why would those men torturing you like that?
Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, They tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on sight. Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time.
So they caught you and thought they'd kill you slowly. Oh well. There's no reason for them to want to kill you. Or us.
It's been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before.
Well, we're on our way to Fort Locke.
Do you think I could join you? Just for now. I won't get in the way, I promise. It's just that I don't know how long I can survive on my own. And, well, I do owe you one.
Can't say I trust her. Tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your guard.
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Oh, is that so? Well, why don't you step down here and say that again?
All right. That's enough, both of you.
He started it!
Leave her here. She'll be food for the other beasts on the road soon enough.
I won't leave her alone. She's coming with us.
Thanks. I won't let you down, I swear. I think those Fort Locke thugs have my gear locked away here.
Ah, very good. And are you...
Everybody, follow me!
Can you unlock it? Yes! Excellent.
Yes?
Ah. Oh.
How can I help?
You grab your gear then. Our party grows. Let's all have ourselves a nice rest in the corpses and move on.
Yes?
Here's the fort. Not really sure we should be coming here since we did actually murder a bunch of people in their, We did murder a bunch of people, but anyway. Marshal Cormac, hello there. Oh! It's Cormac. He's the harborman who graduated from our group. He was like their great adventurer. Oh, and this guy has fire boobs. Galen tells me what you did for him. Glad you managed to keep him in one piece. You look familiar. You're not a harbman by chance, are you? Yes I am. Why do you ask? Harbmen are hard to miss once you've met one. I've met plenty being from the harbor myself. I'm Cormac, City Watch Marshal of Neverwinter City. You wouldn't have heard of me. A city watchman is hardly a glamorous profession. You're the famous Cormac. Ha! I don't know about famous. West Harbor's a small village, though, and I'm not surprised that you know of me. Wait a moment, I recognize you. You're Dagon's foster child. Imagine running into you here. How's the old man these days? Nothing's really changed about him. Still keeps himself, does he? The death of his wife really hit him hard, changed him a great deal. He seems to have done a good job raising you, though. So, tell me, what are you doing here? Just sent me to Neverwinter with a task. You're making stop at Highcliff, then. Be careful, from what I've been hearing from the refugees, bandits own the roads. Yes. Why are you here? Mainly to make sure that Galen got here safely. He may be crazy and greedy, but he's still a friend. He also heard rumors that the garrison here has stopped its patrols. Figured I'd look into it while I was down here. Yes, well, West Harbor itself came under attack recently. By the gods, I knew it. I told Valus that he was putting the village at risk, but he wouldn't listen. And who is this Valus? Temporary commander of the Fort Locke. For the sake of the North, I hope it's just that way. Temporary. People rely on these troops for safety, and refugees are starting to trickle because the surrounding areas have gotten more dangerous. Maybe you can get some sense into that thick skull of his. Once he hears that West Harbor came under attack, he may change his mind. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Thank you again for helping Galen out. he probably would have gotten into trouble with or without the patrols. It's good to see you. Hopefully you can win Valis over and I can get back to Neverwinter sooner rather than later. All right. Refugee. Oh, there he is, right there. Okay. Oh, Galen's... Sorry, that's not the commander. It's Galen. He's the one with the fire boobs. Got anything new for sale? What have we got? Oops, hang on.
Get in line. Follow me.
Let's see if we can find this... Oh, is this him? Ah, stranger in Fort Lock. Is there something... you the commander here? I am. Let me tell you, with Fort Lock being the way it is nowadays, it's a good thing. These soldiers need military discipline. By the gods, that's what they're going to get. You're filling in until the commander returns. Where is he? Filling in. Now, that full town allows this place to fall apart. I've spent every waking moment bringing order back to the garrison. He's been missing too long anyhow, probably met the same fate as other patrols we've lost. I've already sent news to Neverwinter of his loss. It's merely a formality before I officially take charge of the garrison. Well, wouldn't they want proof of your commander's death before promoting you? True, I hadn't thought of that, but I can't spare the men for an investigation. 3 patrols already aloft, refugees trickling in, and with discipline in shambles, we're hard-pressed to hold the fort. What if I were to handle this for you? You, a civilian, helping a military garrison with an investigation? Why? Well, I want you to resume the patrols. Absolutely not. Until I know what is happening with the others, I'm not risking more men. Well, your superiors will favor me upon your promotion if you settle this without further loss of men. They care what happens to the men less than I do. However, if you can discover their fate of our commander and the patrols, I may be convinced to change my mind. I want to know what happened out there, complete investigation, and I will see what I can do about resuming the patrols. Alright, I shall be thorough. I hope so, otherwise I shall cancel our bargain. All 3 patrols were lost east of here. We've never had any reports of trouble there in the past few seasons, so what happens to them is a mystery. There's really nothing there except for the plains, and an old graveyard, of course. It is the edge of the mare, so anything could have wandered in from the swamp. Anything else I should know? Nothing of note. As I said, we've never had any trouble from the east before. Now, I best be going. I have more important matters to attend to. Could I get something for risking my life after all? You're a mercenary. Commander Tan is quite willing to work with your kind. Given the shortage of men here, and I see no alternative. Very well. How much would you like? 300? Easy? For a mercenary? Alright, fine. Make it 200 then. Outrageous price, but very well. For this much gold, I expect results, and quickly. You'll find that I am worth the price. Bold words for someone who has yet to prove their worth, but we shall see. Now then, unless there's nothing, if there's nothing further, I have other matters to attend to. I'll begin the search immediately, and I hope you won't disappoint me. All right. So we're going to go investigate the swamp and find out what happened to the other patrols, as well as the commander, so we can get this bastard fired. So, I think on that note, that's where we'll leave today's session, and we'll come back and in the next time and do the patrols. But cool. We have ourselves a Dwarven Fighter, a Tiefling Rogue, and of course, Aurora Borealis Bard Supreme. But for now, that's where we're going to leave it. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. Bye!